you because it's after 10. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So who is your family?
Pardon me?
Who is in your family?
My family here or my family at home?
Both.
Both.
Well, here in the States, I have one daughter and she has 4 daughters. And at home, I got hundreds and thousands of people who are family members. My mom had 4 girls, 1 boy, 4 girls. And in my culture, we don't just have mother, father, brother, sister. We have relatives who are close relatives, and they come by the hundreds. So I have hundreds of people who are my relatives.
Okay.
How old are you?
I just had a birthday. I turned 72 on August 22. I was born August 22, 1944. So last Monday was my 72nd birthday.
Oh.
Happy late birthday.
Thank you.
How old were you when you
And
moved
in my
here?
culture, we don't hide age. Age is a privilege and an honor. So I'm proud to announce my age.
How old were you when you moved here?
I moved here in 1972, so you have to count from 1944 to 72. I'm old, so I can't remember how many years.
I'll get
But
it.
I moved into the United States in 1972.
What do you do for a living?
But did I do what?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm retired, honey. I'm enjoying my retirement.
Why did you immigrate to America?
Well, actually, I didn't do that by choice. I really never thought I would ever get out of my country, but I was kicked out of my country. They used to have something called the exit permit. Exit, like the door going out.
Yeah.
That means you go out and you don't come back. So I got an exit permit in 1972, so I was kicked out. I was in exile from 1972 until 1994.
So have you faced any issues in the United States where you felt labeled or stereotyped?
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, when people just see me, they see a black person. They don't know what I am until I open my mouth. And I've been followed in the stores as if I'm going to steal. I've had people saying things. The N-word has been used. In fact, one day I was just standing on Salem and Philadelphia waiting for the light, and some guys just threw water all over me and called me the N-word. I used to work on the east side, and every day when I stood at the bus stop, I got those words. I also have a different kind of discrimination. Most of the time I wear my African clothes. I hardly ever wear, Western clothes. And so when people see me, a lot of times, some will be nice, and they'll think that they automatically think I'm Muslim. Some will be nice, and they'll greet me in the Muslim words and say Assalamu alaikum. But some will say things about Muslims, especially since 9/11. People, are always trying to send me home, wherever home is. They don't know where I'm come from, but they just know that I'm a Muslim. And sometimes they don't realize that I understand English because I've been here long enough to understand. But I knew English before I came here because my country was occupied by the British, so we speak British English. So they will say things about when they see me, oh, I wish these Africans would go home. I don't know what they're doing over here. Africans hate us, all kinds of things, and they don't think I'm understanding them until I open my mouth, and then they are embarrassed.
So how long did the immigration process take?
It took me years because I was in exile. So So it took me like at least 5 years of traveling to get a green card. I finally did get a green card. Actually, I finally got a green card uh, um, after I got married to my husband is from West Virginia. But it took a long time, and I used to have a paper that was not a real passport, and that was really embarrassing because everywhere I went, I had to show this paper. And some people at the airport would say, "Oh, here come one of those without a country," because those papers were for people who are in exile. So even traveling to other countries, I faced a lot of discrimination just going from place to place. And I traveled all over the world because I was going around speaking about what is going on in my country, which is South Africa.
So, how did you arrive to America?
Actually, I came by boat. People who are in exile, you have no choice how you get here. Whoever helps you, whatever way they can bring you here. I was brought here by the United Nations, and a few of us came at the same time, and we traveled by boat, and it took 3 weeks to get here from Cape Town to New York City.
So, what country did you immigrate from?
I am from Cape Town, South Africa, right at the bottom of the continent of Africa. Cape Town is where the Indian Ocean meets the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a very, very historic and beautiful area. It's also historic because that's where the Dutch settlers entered the continent, or at the southern part of the continent of South Africa.
What was your first experience when you first came here?
Well, like I say, people looked at me funny sometimes, especially once I opened my mouth. When they just see me as just another black person, it was not so bad. And when I first came here in the 70s, people were wearing afros and people were into the Back to Africa movement. So I was not appearing as a sore thumb unless I opened my mouth. The minute I open my mouth, they get there. "Oh, you got an accent. Oh, what kind of name is that? Oh, what do you call yourself for short? My name is Mama Noziko. What do you call yourself for short? Do you have a nickname?" They refuse to even try to say Noziko, which I think is really simple. It's much more simpler than Tchaikovsky or some other words that people can say, and they are very difficult to say.
So, how did you meet your husband?
Oh, in a political rally. I'm always very much interested in politics. That's how I ended up here.
Are you guys still married?
No, he lives in Florida, and I live here in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for.
Oh, that was a short interview. I hope you get an A. When you get your results, let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for answering our questions.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.